Leo, you are up for the August Tarot Love Energy reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so this is the love reading. The general readings for August are already up. If you have not watched or listened to the general reading, then of course you can go to the YouTube channel or go to the podcast and listen to your general reading for August. Also, because August is your birthday season, Leo, for most of you Leos. We have some July Leos too, which, by the way, happy birthday to all the Leos out there. But because August is considered Leo season, I did a birthday bonus for the general, and also you will get a birthday bonus for the love as well. So, regardless of whatever reading you listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. I have 2 oracle decks, actually 3 if you include Kipper. So 3 oracle decks in the tarot deck. I'm going to pull a little from each and then see what we get. Okay, so let's start with my first oracle deck. May I have the energy for Leo in regards to August? Energy for Leo in regards to August. Energy for Leo in regards to August. What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? Also, when I was doing pre-shuffling, something told me that you need to, this is calling out to me, so I'm going to take it. Something told me that you need to learn when to hold on and when to let go. Also, something else came to me during the pre-shuffle when I was doing the pre-shuffling. This is probably only going to resonate with one person, if that. Somebody is in a third-party situation or was in a third-party situation, but they knew or know they're in a third-party situation. And the reason that they stayed in it or they're in it now is because for whatever reason it was advantageous to them. Maybe something dealing with finances or whatever. And they just decided to put up with it for the time being. But now they're about to leave that third party situation and just decide to be single. I honestly feel like I just heard that during that whole situation, someone was saving their money is what they were doing. It's like you knew the person was cheating on you, but you were saving your money. And now you're about to take all the money you saved and move out on your own. Because I feel like this was a living situation, like you were living together. Maybe you weren't married, but you were living together. And now you decided to move out on your own. That was some of the energy I picked up. For those of you who watch and listen to my podcast, you know I cover multiple timelines. That is only one. I'm going to cover other timelines in this reading. All right, may I have some cards, please? Thank you. I'm going to take those 2. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ah, I like that. Okay. And then energy for Leo for August. Energy for Leo for August. Energy for Leo for August. What is it that Leo needs to hear? 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 May I have some cards, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's start with the first oracle deck. 3 cards came out from the second oracle deck. So the first oracle deck is union. This is interesting. So for some of you, it says union, serious relationship, marriage, partnership. So there is a union going on. Also at the bottom of the deck, in the first oracle deck, it says travel, vacation, honeymoon, enjoyment. So some of you may be planning your honeymoon already. Some of you may be getting married and about to go on your honeymoon. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The other card that came out is brunette female. Brunette female. And it says darker hair, intense and focused. So maybe the person that you're dealing with, or maybe you are a very focused individual. You can be intense at times, and you might be a brunette. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Somebody might be getting married to a brunette. You're a brunette and somebody might be marrying you. Now, 3 cards that came out from the second oracle deck. First card is clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. So clarity came out. Second card that came out is bond. A love bond grows stronger over time. So for some of you that are in relationships, it seems like things are getting stronger between you and this individual. That might be where the union card is coming in at, where if you're not planning to get married, someone might be making a marriage proposal in the month of August. I don't know why, and I'm not judging. I just think it's kind of cliche. Someone might be thinking about proposing to you around your birthday. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Again, I'm not judging. It's just like, out of all the days. Okay, and then the other card that came out in the second oracle deck is past lives. And it says, we reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lifetimes. So for some of you, you might feel like you've known this individual, like when you met each other, you just feel like you've known each other forever. And it more than likely is because you share past lives together, is what it's been. All right, what's at the bottom of the second oracle deck? The bottom of it, it says honor. Honor your loved one and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. I don't know why. I'm going back to that third party situation. I feel like if they were to honor you, then that would benefit the relationship. But honestly, for that timeline, for that one person, whoever it may be resonating with, I feel like you've already checked out. You've already made your decision. You're going to leave it. For others of you, going back to the union, I really feel that honoring each other is already there because we already have past lives and bond. So we already have that. And again, we have a brunette female. Doesn't have to be. These are the cards. Let me take some stuff from the Kipper deck right quick. Energy for Leo for August. Energy for Leo for August. Energy for Leo for August. What is it Leo needs to hear? What is it Leo needs to hear? What is it Leo needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. Lovers. Wow. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Judication. Some people might think a divorce. I think a marriage. Going to the courthouse. Because I think a marriage license. Some of you might be eloping. Where you're not having anyone around. Some of you might be keeping it a secret. We're about to see what's going on. That's interesting. Lovers and judication was at the bottom. Let me take some cards from the tarot right quick. Because again, I feel like a marriage is happening if it has not already happened. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Energy for Leo for August. Energy for Leo for August. Energy for Leo for August. What is it Leo needs to know in regards to love? What is it Leo needs to know in regards to love? What is it Leo needs to know in regards to love? I'm seeing Three of Swords as I was shuffling, doing that. That was the card that was showing during that timeline of the third party. So just throwing that out there. May I have some cards, please? I really feel for that timeline where you were in a third party situation, you knew you were in that third party situation, but you just used it to your advantage. And you decided to, and then Three of Pentacles again. This came out during the pre-shuffle. So, yeah. All right. So with the Three of Pentacles on that timeline I was talking about with the third party, which is another confirmation, you used it to your advantage to step out on your own. It's sort of like, okay, I'm going to put up with this for now, but now I'm leaving, is what I'm doing. Now, you could have been in a marriage, especially with this judication here. And under judication is unexpected income, and under unexpected income is great fortune, and under great fortune is mature man, and under mature man is courthouse. So for some of you, you may be getting a divorce. Choose your timeline, take what resonates. You may be getting a divorce, and this brings in money that way. For others of you where you were in a third party situation and you decided to leave, you saved up your money during the process, and once you saved up your money, you're like, okay, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I've already got what I needed to get. I'm out of here. Now, the cards that fell out was the Ace of Swords, which is air energy. It's a victory card. It's also communication. It's also things coming to life. Eight of Swords, which can be about self-imprisonment as well. So maybe someone was cut off. I'm also hearing, because imprisonment was also under the bottom of mature man. Someone might have went to jail, which might have been why a relationship broke up. Because judgment is here too. Someone may have asked for a second chance, but you said no with the death card. Also, the death card could just be, and this is Scorpio energy. The death card could just be that you're just putting it into the relationship like I was talking about before for some of you. The Hermit, which is the isolation card, it's about self-reflection. And I honestly feel some of you are just being single, is what you're doing. You were in a relationship, but you weren't treated properly, and then you chose to be single. And then the Tower card, something shocking. I'm really on this timeline of someone was in a third party situation, and I really believe they knew it. And now they're walking away. For this other timeline that I picked up clearly in regards to the union, the bond, the past lives, the clarity, the travel, marriage, all of that. Three of Pentacles here. And then Four of Wands is under the Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune is under the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles is under the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this is, you're going to build a very, very solid foundation relationship. Whatever this is, for those of you who were not in the third party on that timeline. For those of you who are already with someone, this is going to be a very strong relationship, and it's going to bring in stability, ample stability to your life, is what I'm getting. Regardless of the timelines, whether you were the person in the third party relationship or whether you're the person in a regular relationship with someone you're just close with, stability is coming in regardless, based off of whatever resources you were able to secure during this experience, if you see what I'm saying. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that is the love energy for the month of August. KIRWKC.com. Main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Leo, be blessed.